Hi, you're with the water polo team. My name's Amelie. I'm in 11th grade, and I'm a driver.
I'm Kayla, and I'm a senior, and I play set.
I'm Cole. I'm a senior as well. I play set on the boys team.
Hey all, I'm Tim. I'm also a senior, and I play wing on the boys team.
Yeah, so do you want to go around and say how long we've been playing, when we started and stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
I've been playing since freshman year. I got into it when I was on the swim team first, and I've been on the swim team since like 7th grade. And the girls on the swim team were like, you need to play water polo. And I was like, I got nothing else to do during the springtime, might as well play water polo, and here we are.
Yeah, me and have a similar story. We both been swimmers since we were young, and then I think one of the senior guys that was friends with my brother was like, come on, your brother's doing it, you might as well do it. So I played my sophomore year. I didn't play junior year, but I'm back senior year.
This is my first year doing it. I had a bunch of friends that told me to join the water polo team, and it's really fun. I really wish I started earlier. I was on the football team, so I wasn't able to do like the spring sports, but I really wish I did, and it's really fun. So
Yeah, so I was a cross country runner, or I have been all my 4 years. My freshman year, I wasn't very good at it, so I had this one senior, and he would always come pick me up when I got lost. Like, he'd run back out and come find me, and he played water polo, so I looked up to him a lot, and I just wanted to be around him more, because he was really nice to me my freshman year, and I was really shy at the time. So he just helped me grow a lot as a person, and doing water polo was cool because I was around a completely different group of teammates. Just a new situation. It's very different than cross country, but I love it, and I kept coming back every year because I love it. And what I want to emphasize, everyone at this table was not like a water polo player in middle school.
Yeah.
Everyone just kind of shows up and they try it, and they're like, man, I really love it. I can think of one person ever who has joined the team and not come back the next year, and he literally just told me he's coming back his junior year.
Who was the senior that got you into it?
Alvaro Sabagal.
The Sabagal.
Yeah, I know
The Oakland family played water polo.
more on what Tim said though, like it is really a fun sport that you don't really think about. Like, if you told me freshman year, like, oh, water polo is like such a fun sport, I would have been like, what are you talking about? But like, looking at it now, like, it is really a fun sport, and you get to like learn as a team and be with your teammates, and I'm really happy I joined, and hopefully I could say for all of you guys as well that you guys enjoy it as well, and it's a super fun sport, and you should, if you're watching this, you try out next year. Trust me, it's super fun.
Our first couple games this season, They were tough. We played some good teams, but our first game I loved for a multitude of reasons. See, we played
Lake Howell.
Yeah.
Lake Howell.
So we actually lost to Howell last year by like a last-second goal, and I was really mad about that. And going into the season this year, the boys team just felt a lot different because last year we lost one of our best players, and our team really had to change its dynamic, and it became a lot less of just all about getting the ball to this one guy to being a really team thing. I mean, how many goals do you have on the season, Cole?
I have 8 for my first year.
Nice.
So
He is 8. I mean,
For your first year, that's an insane amount.
I can't think of anyone else scoring 8 in their first year, like in last year's offense.
Yeah.
But it just became a lot more of a team because we have to work together more. Since we don't have one standout player like that, we really work together more, and we were able to beat that team by like 3 goals. So it was really rewarding to see the team get better after losing a great player and really growing together.
Yeah, I mean, same for the girls. Like, last year we only won the game by 1. And this year it was the same situation. We went into overtime actually, and I ended up scoring the winning goal. But even then, like, it's such a team effort to just having to keep try and finally, like, getting that one goal. I mean,
For sure.
the feeling of relief is insane.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing with water polo is that we have 12 weeks together, but there's no pre-season workouts. Like, we go into the first day of tryouts, basically our first day of practice, some of us not even knowing how to swim, and a lot of us not even knowing how to dribble the ball. And our first game is probably 2 weeks after just straight
2 or 3
practices, but it's like most of the time it's the first time people are in the water in a game setting, and it's definitely a big switch of going from just regular swimming, drills, to full-on 6-minute quarters, whole hour of playtime. And especially because it's been a year since I played again, that Lake Howell game was pretty brutal. The score was like 13-14, 15-16 for the whole entire game until overtime, and it was a pretty awesome effort with the girls, because it's like our first game actually together, playing hard and all the adrenaline. It's an awesome experience, but also super connecting with the team.
I'd say the swim part is really daunting for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But it catches on so quickly. I honestly don't understand it. Like my freshman year, I literally just did not know how to swim. I could get in and I couldn't move forward in the water. And the coaches, I found out, not from them actually, but we had other people who didn't really know how to swim, and they taught them how to swim this year, and they said the coaches used me as the example for someone who didn't know how to swim, who could actually turn out. And now I'm one of the faster guys on the team. I'm captain of the boys team. I really love it. So if swimming's an issue for you, it's not.
It really is.
They love
just
to
come
go
on
and
out.
teach.
They'll teach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go more over Tim was saying, this is my first year, so
Oh, this guy could not swim. Now he's good. He's
No,
good. The
that-
first
that's-
week was
alright,
rough.
So
dude.
yeah, I've never done swimming, but I swim in my own pool, obviously. But going into tryouts, I was horrified. Seriously, no clue what to expect. I'm not a very good swimmer. Tim, like you said, I'm pretty trash.
Respectfully.
But it's when I went in, I was scared, but I quickly realized that there's no reason to really be scared or anything, because everyone in the pool is kind of going through the same thing. Obviously there's some swimmers that are more experienced, but I look around and I see everyone that is there, they're just like me, supporting each other, getting better, and it's just
For sure. Yeah.
I wasn't really scared at all after the first day. I knew that
Let
I
me
had-
talk up Cole for a second. So I said, he
No.
wasn't a great swimmer at the start, but the position he's playing in right now and excelling in is probably the most violent position. I mean, Caleb
Yeah.
plays it too. I mean, not only is he swimming, he is just fighting a dude off him the entire time and still
Constantly
scoring
drowning.
goals.
Now, for DP, are you going to be playing that position? That's the big question. We have DP. We're playing Dr.
Dr.
Phillips
Phillips.
on Thursday.
Thursday.
Show up. Is it a home game?
It is a home
It
game.
is a home
Is
game.
tomorrow home?
YMCA.
What?
Is tomorrow home game?
For you
Yeah.
guys,
For you
yes.
guys. And the
Yeah,
girls are
only
home.
guys have a game.
Oh,
Mhm.
Show up to the
guys,
game.
guys have a home game tomorrow too, against Gateway.
That's
So
at
Yeah.
6,
Let's go win it.
6
Yep.
o'clock.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
yes, ma'am.
But
Talking about DP, how's
DP.
we
oh,
have a history.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
well,
the history behind DP.
Is
yeah, DP is a very good team, so I'm hoping we can go in there, and obviously we want to win everything, but we also want to get better. So
Mhm.
always want to improve at a game and go and see your mistakes and you try to fix them. So for me, when I get in the game, if I get in the game, hopefully,
You're gonna get in, bro. I promise.
I want to learn from what I'm doing wrong and learn with what we're learning at practice and try to involve that in the game as well. So that always is a goal. But in most of the games as well, I feel just obviously you want to win, but just learning more about the game is
crucial.
crucial as well, because you take that and the next game, you learn what you did wrong and you
Every
fix
game,
it and you're better.
every game is a complete learning experience. There's
Yeah.
no two games that are the same.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going off games for a second. Another thing I love about water polo, this is the best this is the best team culture at the entire school.
Oh, absolutely.
I agree.
I talked to a lot of people all in different sports. Nobody comes close to us. Okay, you play football. What, you're all swimmers and stuff.
Yeah.
We're we hang out outside of school all the time. We're always going out
Oh,
after
yeah.
practice. I've never felt more comfortable with a bunch of random people.
Yeah,
before.
For sure.
literally just last week we had a tournament, and that was probably the most fun I've had with the team.
The
whole
guys
season.
went mini golfing.
We went mini
Went
golfing
mini
after the
golfing.
game. Mini golf champion, by the way. Thank you guys so much. But absolutely just
He definitely cheated.
no, I did not cheat. I'm
He had
joking.
access to the scorecard.
Sure. All right. But truly, just it's such a fun experience, and you're so connected to the team. Even as a first year, I've been on the team for 1 year. It's my first year, and I feel so connected to the team already. and like it's like if you join water polo, like you will be like having such a good team culture.
We
just
go to like Panera and we go to what's that one place? Blended.
Panera,
before practice,
Blended.
like
Everywhere on Edgewater.
after
everywhere.
practice, we'll
We
go
got 2
Chipotle.
hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
Chipotle after practice.
Ask anyone you know that plays water polo. They're all gonna say that. Okay, that's
I'm
one of the
telling
first
you,
things people
like-
say.
We're always out there together before practice.
And after practices too. Like
Yeah.
we're doing stuff after practice as well.
Yeah.
And in practice, obviously as well, we're having fun and learning.
Who
But
do we play next week? Does anybody know?
Lake Mary and Edgewater, pretty sure.
Do we? Those are home.
Edgewater, might be away.
away.
No, Lake Mary's away. Edgewater's home.
Okay.
We
I'm
will
pretty sure.
confirm that because
Yes.
you guys should come out and
Seriously, come out. If
Tim
you
is
go
ready.
to a water polo game,
You can feel the energy.
you
when you're in
will
the game.
be unexpectedly surprised on how the game is, and
Yeah.
you will enjoy it a lot. It's
and you can
very
meet my
fun.
mom. She's a very nice lady.
Yeah,
She goes to all the games. She gets really into it.
The home games are played at the YMCA off of.
it's off the Packing District YMCA.
Yeah.
Is
off
it?
of
Leonard and
Orange Blossom?
Marjorie.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
off of
right-
Orange Blossom
right off
Trail.
OBT.
Yeah.
It's
OBT.
like 10 minutes from school. They're
Yeah,
at
not far.
usually like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 5 p.m. girls, 6 p.m.
And
boys.
students get in for free, right?
Exactly.
Students get in for free, so it doesn't cost anything to go watch a great water polo game.
March 1st
Which-
is our Edgewater game.
Bishopmore will win.
Yeah,
the water polo
Friday.
games.
So you don't have school tomorrow. You can go after school on Friday.
I'm down, yeah.
How about let's talk about our tournament this past week. It was our first tournament in maybe like 4 years
Yeah.
that we were
Oh,
a part
yeah.
of, the Ian Supra tournament. It was a pretty impactful tournament
Very
in itself.
impactful.
But each team played 4 games.
Mhm.
How was that for you guys? How was your
Yeah.
experience?
How was
Well-
how was the boys first?
It was obviously an experience. There's a lot of very good teams at the tournament,
Yeah.
but like I kind of said before, I feel like the tournament was more of learning and getting better as a team. We got to see a lot of different teams and how they played,
Yeah.
and we got to practice and see what we knew we need to do better. And
For sure.
yeah, some of the games didn't go how we wanted to. The outcome wasn't what we intended, but we still learned. We still focused on what we needed to do. We had fun. I enjoyed myself at the tournaments, and hopefully Tim did as well. Hopefully
Yeah.
you guys as well did.
Now, mind you, there's 2 games going on at a time in the tournament, and it's at the Rosen, so I don't know if you know that, but it's a closed space. So you have
Indoor pool.
Yeah, indoor pool. So you have 2 games going on at the same time, and just trying to juggle that is like insane. For anyone.
Whistles every 2
And the
seconds.
teams
everything's
are good.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
teams
The
they're,
teams are good.
Nah, they're the best teams in
in the
Florida.
state. Yep.
And we got
You
invited.
got like Bell in
We got
there,
invited.
Gulliver Prep.
Mhm.
Winter Park is really good for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, it was a good time.
It was, and
We won
Both
a game.
teams?
We
Yeah.
played 4 games. Boys team won a game.
Same
we don't
for
gotta
girls.
tell on
All right. Look, I'm
We'll
saying
skip over that.
no, but listen. What I want to say though, I've done it all 4 years because I got in really early. I've only seen the team get better. I've only seen the team on the come up in my 4 years, and I firmly believe that's going to keep happening. I really want the team to keep getting better because when I look at like the freshmen that are on the team now, I can already tell they're just better than I was my freshman year. So
Yeah, there are a couple.
I would really love people to come out and like just keep adding to this because I genuinely believe this team is growing more and more every year. And we weren't even invited to this tournament. I've never been invited to this tournament before. I've never played in it.
Last time we played was 2019.
Yeah. So like it's cool that I got to play it in my time at Bishop Moore, but I know soon enough we're gonna be winning it.
Oh yeah.
You know, instead of just one game, we're gonna be winning the whole thing. All right.
For sure.
Oh yeah. What are some games you guys are looking forward to and stuff? Like,
Winter Park. I don't know.
Not looking forward to Winter Park.
There's the backstory with Winter Park is they're basically our rivals, but they're not really rivals because we've never actually won against them. We've
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
lost for the past
lost
8 years, 8 or 9 years.
and it's not because we're
playing.
bad. It's because they're very,
They're
very
crazy
good.
good.
They're very good.
But they bring so much power into each game, and I think for the past couple of years that I've been watching the game, that it's just we see the game played differently each time because of our girls, and I think every single year we say this is the year we're gonna beat them.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the year with this new set of players. But I think this is the year. This is the
Oh,
year
yeah.
the girls win because we got really strong bonds in the water, and I think really definitely since the tournament, it was a pretty brutal 4 games, but
Yeah.
we definitely learned a lot. And Winter Park is just such a good team to learn from that I look forward to it every year. And I know some of the girls on the team too. Yeah.
I think I'm looking forward to Edgewater. If it's away, it's at our old home pool, and to
It's
be
a super
together.
fun game. And usually it's our senior night, but I don't know if it's this year. But yeah, our seniors are starters.
Show up to senior night as well. Show up to senior night.
I don't know
Support
what
us.
that is.
I don't know what that is.
How about
Yeah, what about college? Anybody playing water polo in college?
So where I'm going to West Point, and one of the rules there is that you have to play a sport, like every student. So it's up in the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
do you know if they have a team?
Yeah, they
Water
do.
polo? They do?
They do.
That's cool.
What about you, Cole?
Oh, I'm going to FAU, which is down in Boca, so that's like right on the beach. So I'm guaranteed there's gonna be a lot of water sports there.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but if I did, I'd probably join intramurals. I don't know if I'm very good at
Yeah.
the level yet, but
You can play ocean water polo. I have that.
oh yeah, well
That's
yeah,
cool.
maybe I'll try that out.
What about you,
But
Cameron?
yeah, but I don't know, but I definitely want to like continue playing it, maybe as
Mhm.
just a hobby, because it really is such a fun sport, especially when you have a good people around you to play with.
That's actually interesting because we played Gainesville our last game at the tournament on Saturday, and I was talking to one of the girls. I was wearing a Florida jacket, and I'm going to UF, and one of the girls were like, "Oh, I'm actually on the UF Gainesville."
The UF
UF
team.
water polo team, and she was like, she gave me her contact and stuff, so I might be playing like B team. I don't know about A team, but UF has
That's awesome. That's
UF
awesome.
has a club team that I might be playing in.
I have not decided yet. Like,
Junior over here.
yeah. Well, like even if I'm going into
College
play
sports.
in college,
Mhm.
but yeah, I have time.
Good
So-
enough.
Well, all in all, guys, join water polo. You won't regret
Please.
it.
Please
Trust
join water
me,
polo.
join water polo.
It's the sport to
This
be
year,
at.
come support the team. You will not regret it. It's a very fun.
The
Game.
coaches are super nice too.
Coaches are nice.
If you're not playing a sport, me personally, sports have been the best part of high school. It's been easily the best part. I love my teammates so much, and this is the easiest sport to join and get into.
and a
Okay.
very fun sport, and if you join, you'll be supported by your teammates as well. Everyone on the team just tries to pick you up, get you better. It was my first year, and I've only gotten good things from my teammates. They've always taught me how to do things, and
Thanks,
trust
brother.
me, it's really fun. Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
All right.
Anyway, I think that should end this podcast off, right, guys? You think
Yeah.
we're good?
Your
Thank you.
girls and boys water polo team.
Yeah, come support
Yeah.
the team.
Thanks,
Go
guys.
Hornets.
Go
Go
Hornets.
Hornets.